Alright. Good boy. Hey, just set it around.
Revelio.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's up. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted
Well, if
section.
you're on the medicated
Perhaps he'll
Medicare,
have
they
an
have
idea.
medication for that.
How's this? Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my brother's birthday. Yeah, it's my brother John's birthday. No, John. Yeah. Harry's on the...
Sebastian, there you are.
Actually,
There
Harry's on
you
the
are.
28th.
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
And my cousin Leslie is the day before that. Isn't that crazy? 27, 28, 29.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A portkey? To Gringotts?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
He still has lifted one arm up, but he's moving his
What will
legs.
happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no
I
doubt.
talked to him
But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
And then we get to work.
Aside from wanting
and
destruction of
Jimmy starts
property,
having chest
he loves
pain.
nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Yeah, so they checked his blood
How
pressure.
concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribbler doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
I'm like, keep me posted as soon as we get
Thank
out
you,
of here,
Sebastian.
then
I'll
we'll
meet
head
you
that
later.
way. You know, we'll see what's going on. Like, oh my god. So, we still didn't get home until like midnight, so. Yeah.
See there?
BRB.
That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be
He doesn't
sneaky.
know half the shit
Let's
that
go.
goes on around
Hold
here,
on
but
now.
he still
There's a
is good.
spell you should know. The disillusionment charm.
I
Good
won't
for getting
invite him
places
on
you're
any of
not
those,
supposed
so.
to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
Yeah, it's just
You mean
gonna
I'll
make
actually
him
be
more
able to
upset.
turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
No.
Wait, what? Give what a
To
try.
everybody, because he wants to come home. I tried to explain it to him. I was like, dude, you wanting to come home is fine. I said, but they're not going to let you come home until the whole place is handicap accessible. Which is what we're trying to work on right now. It's kind of hard.
Okay.
Now he's still at the place.
Alright, so that means I have to...
He still says he's scared and he wants to come home.
Okay, how you do that? Alright. Damn it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
freaking
just-
pay... Oh, there we go. Alright.
I'm just worried about him, you know, being in an apartment with somebody he has no idea who they are.
Here, I think
You
this...
know, I
Yeah,
don't care
this
if the
it.
person's similar,
Uh...
you know, with disabilities or whatever, but you don't know that person.
Huh. Right here.
I would rather him be in a nursing home than be in an apartment with somebody who has no idea, I agree with you. What happens if he doesn't have a phone or anything? Then again, he'd be calling 911, trying to sue everybody. Oh, yeah, no, wait, I was going to say, it would feel better if he had a phone. For 911. Yeah, because he already did call the cops on the hospital.
Yeah.
I know. We don't need that anymore.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
She's got to get out of that apartment that she's staying in, which I am. So, I told her, I said, your best bet would just be come back here.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Hello, Homora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
She's using it right now. She's going to put gas in it before she goes back. I said, and, then it won't conflict anybody's schedules. I said, then, then when you get a car,
The key.
you get a car,
Here it
we're
is.
not the place yet, you get a car, then you can go to work in Marion, which is, the two places that are housing her right now are both in Marion.
Is that you, Peeves?
And they're better paying jobs, they're factory. So, she'd go there and within, a
That
month
wasn't
or
so
two,
difficult after all.
she'd get place.
How to find that book.
So...
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me
I
twice.
don't know.
Revelio.
She came over yesterday. She did laundry. She said she was gonna clean. She did a little bit of cleaning. Which was fine. I told her she didn't worry about it, but she did it anyway. But yeah. But she said the kid's about the size of a strawberry now. Yeah, I know. I just went through that class. I handed them a book Tuesday, and I still have class, but I'm all done with
Ghost, don't let her see you.
21, I felt like I was all over again. Damn. And I think, I could have been more around, my dad was on the first. Yeah. No, I did it. It was something to do. I was not doing it. Like, I didn't have class yesterday. Today's Saturday, Sunday.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Yeah, I know.
Silent as a grave.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Probably did. She just ain't telling nobody. Well. Yeah, of course.
That. Fuck.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Huh.
Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to
blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
He didn't come there, but no. I wrote my mom a dear mom letter. I'm leaving.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
I understand the grow up part. I just don't understand why they have to, deny it. I know. That part doesn't make any sense.
So, fuck. What's that one?
Our senior year, 2 weeks.
Perio. Alright, I don't think I need.
Reparo.
Just in case. Alright.
I don't think I went through any of that.
Alright, so, wait.
Well, I really didn't.
Yeah.
After a certain age, I didn't get along with my father, so.
Sunday and Wednesday is
my
hard.
mom and I were always close. I mean, I was mad at my mom for making me go live with my dad, but I didn't stop talking to her.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
The only time her and I didn't talk was
must be more to
after I
this.
had Kyle.
That's it.
And then she stopped talking to me. Because she was mad at me for making my life. Well, because frankly, Kyle wasn't my first miscarriage. So, he didn't want me to do it again because I was causing myself no harm. Which I understand that part, but don't stop talking.
Huh.
Where might this lead?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't the world's best mom, but she did her best. I don't think I would want another mom. She was my mom.
Revelio.
How the fuck am I with the cross there?
No.
Fuck. So I think,
The Mets are doing pretty damn good.
wait.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Incendiary.
I think so. The Yankees, I think, dropped down a second.
Oh shit. Fuck. I'm always do this. Fuck. Oh, so I should say, damn, motherfucker.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Yeah.
I know that one. Alright, I guess that's it. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Levioso! Protego! Levioso!
Right? Yeah.
About,
It's hard to nicer now.
I don't know,
It's
like,
old
past that?
past
Oh, fuck off.
Today it's supposed to be nice in the upper 60s.
Come on, fly.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
No.
Some
I
bitch.
didn't know that.
Nearly there. Best keep my
Nice.
wits about me.
Hold on.
Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Damn.
Levioso! Protego! Levioso!
Shit.
Accio! Levioso! It is a book after all.
See how long I've been recording.
No, it don't work that way.
Alright. Alright. The hell? Look, I guess look at that.
Yeah, why not? Oh yeah.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient
This could be
magic?
fun today.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Because it's too much outside road. It would cause too many problems. People are trying to... Yeah, they'd be hacking a plan to get out of there.
Sebastian,
Try to escape or whatever.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came
I
alone.
want to go pee.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Oh God, I would not be able to do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, no. Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay. Right? Oh, Jesus. Right?
Revelio.
No. Yeah. Right? No.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Yeah.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. I
Alright.
have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay.
So, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Alright, I love you too. Go charge your tablet and we'll talk later on. Alright, bye.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the
Welcome to
details.
YouTube.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the
Yeah,
map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I didn't mean to.
Everybody on YouTube knows that she's in the pen.
But they don't even know who she is.
That's good.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
You do know when I have a headphone on, I'm
We
recording.
need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
Only reason why I
I
wasn't
think I
talking
know
because I listened to the
I saw 2
storyline.
more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors.
And that's just that alone.
using
Saturday
ancient
I
magic
record
to restore a
YouTube
hamlet
videos.
From a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Good point. Alright. I'm level 7 now. Cool. Alright, now